Hello and welcome to a new timeless video. Today we're playing a pretty cool deck. This is has always been one of my favorite archetypes, the Rag Tempo, now like Temur Tempo, which you play like good green creatures. I think Goyf has been obviously power crept, but I think it's still pretty good. It's regularly a 2 mana like a 5/6 or even bigger. Then Patchwork Beast is also a pretty good card in this deck because it's very easy to get Delirium and it doesn't die to Bowmasters and it's just a 1 mana 3/3. And then you have Rumble to enable all this stuff. So essentially I like these kind of decks because you just take what each color in theory does best. So you take the creatures from the green side, you take the card draw, card selection and counterspells from the blue side, and you take the efficient removal and reach from the red side, as well as some nice creatures. So obviously nowadays this is not completely true because creatures are actually better in other colors, such as for example Oculus, because Oculus is also one of the keys of this deck. This deck can regularly turn 3 Oculus because it plays Rumble and Channeler and Bubble, and it's very easy to get cards in your yard. So a very common line in this deck is turn 1, one of these creatures, turn 2 Rumble, turn 3 Oculus with Stubborn Denial up. You use the token and then you have 1 mana left. And this is really, I actually created this deck because of Stubborn Denial, because I think this kind of this counterspell is a bit underplayed in the format, and I think it's one of the best ones with so much combo. It's a 1 mana negate, which is insane against any kind of combo deck and show and tell and stuff. And in this deck it is very consistently enabled thanks to obviously the Goyf is always 4 power, almost always, and the Oculus, which is always 5 power. So yeah, snares I also think are pretty good in this meta with all the frogs, all the Boros, even against Assemble the Team. It's a pretty decent card. And Brainstorm is always pretty nice. Also some nice removal, Unholy Hit. Yeah, this is a pretty straightforward deck. Nothing like crazy going on here, but just a combination of quality creatures, quality interaction, and removal, and quality card draw. So yeah, let's see how it goes and see you on the matches. Oh, and I also recorded a best of 3 matchup, which I thought was quite interesting against show and tell. So I just put it as an experiment. Tell me if you enjoy this kind of BO3 content too, instead of BO1. For me, it's always much easier to test BO1 because I tried so many decks and building a sideboard for them is not easy. So, but if you enjoy BO3, I'll take it into account and maybe do more of that kind of format. So let me know. And now let's actually get on to the matches. Yeah, I like this hand a lot actually. Wolves on the play, so turn 2 Goyf. If it survives, we'll have Denial up. I don't want another land, and I think I can spend 1 turn lowering my guard. Famous last words. And against this kind of no companion deck, I actually do like usually keeping all the denials possible. What the hell? No companion, no Giganta. That is very... I'm confused, honestly. Let's see what he's drawing. No Giganta? What? God of Souls is very good, but I think I need to be a little bit proactive here. There's an interesting thing here that if he tries an Galvanic Discharge without more energy, he cannot. This is the classic bold your Goyf without instant. My god. Is this modern again? Like, I remember this happening when I played Modern like, I don't know, 10 years ago. And it was always hilarious, but it happened again. So I am delighted by this. And he didn't even attack? Come on, man, I wouldn't have blocked. Yeah, exactly. Oops. Alright, so now I think, yeah, let's just do this. Let's take one of this away. We still don't have, interestingly enough, a sorcery. But yeah, let's just do this and attack. Oh, of course, because Goyf counts all the cards. I sometimes forget that this dude is actually like a bit better than Nether Goyf not in a vacuum, but you know what I mean. This counts the opponent's graveyards, which is good. It doesn't have escape, so overall it's worse, but you know, in this specific situation it's fine. Okay. Patchwork Beastie. Yeah, I think I'll attack. Oh, he has Bowmasters. Alright. That's fine. I didn't know he was... Oh, of course he is Mardu. That's fine. Blocks. I could search for a land and play the Beastie. I think that's fine. Probably just surveilling. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, because now it's bigger and we can play the Beastie while keeping all these things up, so looking okay. Another Bowmaster, okay, that's fine. It's okay, I don't need you don't get the army. Static Prison, obviously countering this. That is the thing that could swing the game. Wow, that is a big Goyf. Big Goyf. Oh, I wanted that Oculus. I don't want this land. Come on, man. Well, you die by the Goyf, sorry, by the Beastie. And you live by the Beastie. Now, definitely doing this so I can get a big hit on. And we can hopefully tempo him out. He's in bolt range too, so... Problem is Boros has a lot of kind of ways to gum up the board. That's why Oculus is just so important against them. You know, if he plays a Johnny... Water. That's a cool... So yeah, Rumble into more Oculus is fine. Amp Raptor, okay. That's why hopefully no Ajani. Just a ring which he cannot cast, so he's dead. Nice. The draw with a decent hand, I think. Let's see. I think there won a lead on this, so maybe I can snare or denial something. And let's see if turn 2 I can just play a kind of a naked Goyf. Sounds really bad, but without counterspell. Or maybe I just hold it up. I'm looking for, I think Rumbles. Rumble could be a very good draw. So yeah, looking for to continue the plan that I laid out here. See what we're playing against. Seems to be show and tell probably. So show and tell, I cannot afford to tap out turn 2. Yeah, this seems show and tell, so I'll just keep snare denial. Okay, yeah, that's the show and tell. Kind of weird that he binned assemble. Maybe his hand is super strong then, because yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, we have our both. Oh, we must get like a blue land here to hold up this, and we have the surveillant here, so we could play this and just hold one. Maybe that's fine, let's be honest, because if he plays show and tell, I can denial. Alright, yeah, let's do that actually. We do have 4 vexing bubbles in the sideboard, so that's nice. Another denial. So we can get deploy. Goyf is still a bit small. We need bubble would be good. It's a shame that the Goyf is a little bit too small. Alright, let's deploy this and maybe we can get a surveillant. Brainstorm, okay. So now the Goyf, I need him to play like it's a shame that our draw wasn't like our deck is very good at getting different types, but we didn't get any bubbles, so I think if he mana drains, unfortunately, okay, didn't mana drain, okay. So yeah, it's very unfortunate that we do not have denial up. Like we have, but he can just play a land and get over it. So yeah, man, it's kind of unfortunate for sure. Veil of Summer. Okay, so I guess this makes it even easier for him. So yeah, I don't think we can do anything unless he breaks here. I'll make him like if he plays like a Dig Through Time or an Alorian Revealed, I will concede. But there's a very, very, very small chance of him breaking. Okay, didn't break. Let's get on to game 2. I don't think we could have won even with the denial. Like he had the veil, that's what he does. So we're kind of prepared, you know, against this deck. Obviously, you have to be. So let's take the hits out. Let's I think let's take 2 bubbles, because with the well, 2 Mishra's bubble, because with the vexing is not good. We may take all of them. It's very good with the channeler. Let's take the bolts. Could leave 1 bolt. Take all the bubbles. Let's leave 1 bolt, and the other thing is just pure, because I really want enough types for the, you know, the Goyf and stuff. This is an artifact, but you don't really sack this. Yeah, I think this looks good. Like, our deck is pretty prepared post sideboard. Chaunted is extremely good. Game 1, obviously, like any combo deck. So we're also on the play. We have the bubble. Our hand is not really that great, but we do have Brainstorm. So So definitely playing our only bubble before the vexing. Rumble I actually do like, so let's draw Rumble, get a survey land, and next turn probably put back a land. So yeah, let's get this. And now we really want a threat, so we can start chomping him. Denial is also pretty good here. I don't think they play Pierce usually, so let's brainstorm. Okay, so I think I will actually take the time to deploy a threat here. Like I'm not in any risk of dying right now, so yeah, let's play the Patchwork, which is already a 3/3 Delirious, and I think I want more blue mana, so yeah. Have our threat, and we don't have a 4 power creature yet, but has push. Yeah, I guess that's fine though. I don't mind him killing the Patchwork here. Okay, Flute is also interesting. I think I'll play the Bubble and Flute. I think they have the how do you say the Kraken, which make things uncountable, so I may want to name that, but it's kind of close. So let's see here. I'm still not sure what to name. I have to look at the name of this actually. Could also name the Veil of Summer, so because he can actually bypass the Vexing Bubble with that, so alright, yeah, I think I'll do that in fact. My dog agrees, I think. Yeah, let's name Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer. Alright. I think it's reasonable. I think they can bypass actually this with the Veil, so that's pretty unfortunate for me. Draw more counter spells. Unfortunately, no threats yet. Could get a Beastie. I think Beastie is not good enough. I think, honestly, I'm looking for an Oculus would be probably GG, so let's Rumble again for something. Okay, there's Oculus. So I'll keep Denial up, and next turn we should be able to Oculus with double Denial, which is obviously very good against Show and Tell. We have Bubble and Flute. We're a bit cold to Atraxa, actually. Didn't thought about that. Atraxa, it's kind of tough, honestly, if he has show and tell Atraxa, but let's see here. Okay, at least he cannot show and tell Atraxa this turn because only 3 mana. Another bubble. The thing is, I think he has mana drain, so how can we play around mana drain here? If he mana drains, I could denial. I could denial again, but it's not great. I think I have to do this though, otherwise I think I have to double denial if he has drain. Because I don't really want to get him, like, you know, make land drops and live his best life, so... Oh, he didn't. Wow, that is... I did not expect this. That is super good for me. Because now we actually have a clock and double stubborn denial. That is amazing. Okay, that's also good. Yeah, double denial is with Vexing Bubble is pretty freaking busted. Okay. He could Born Upon a Wind show and tell Atraxa, but we do have denial up, so I think I will flip this. Yeah. Okay, let's attack. And I think, let's play another. I wonder if it's worth it to play the Channeler, honestly. I don't know what he has, but I think it's a bit better to actually just play the bubble and just, because I think he cannot really win if we just counter everything, and next turn we still have lethal, so I think it's fine. Because maybe his plan was to bounce this back. Could be something. Let's see. This is his last turn, so he's going all in, obviously. Has Dig Through Time, which I will not counter. I'm only countering show and tells. Yeah. The good thing is, if he veils, he has to spend 3 mana, I can counter it, and then I can counter the next spell. So... oh, I forgot also that I can get an Oculus here, so good. Okay, so yeah, typical game 2 against combo, where you have all these answers. Game 3 is much harder, but I think I won't change anything. Yeah. I even don't think, like, the previous game was... we drew that well. Like, we drew hate, but we had... we took a long time to establish a threat, so it wasn't optimal, but it worked out. So on the on the draw, we will play Channeler and probably have to play just, you know, holding up mana. Oh man, Goyf is... if we were on the play, Goyf is super good. But I don't know if we'll find a window. I think Flute on the Veil is honestly one of the best lines, because, you know, Veil is so good against you that it really taxes their mana. So yeah, let's keep up mana and just flute. I'm looking for a Vexing Bubble and this kind of stuff. He fatal pushes us, that's fine. I won't waste counter magic on removal, definitely. Especially because our Goyf now is... It would be quite a bit bigger if we rumble. So yeah. Hopefully he just show and tells and I can extract them. Card is pretty decent against him. Okay, so let's flute, and if he counters, we actually play Goyf, and then we have Denial up, so yeah, let's play the flute, doing the same as before. Interesting games here, I think. Has spears, okay. Okay, so I think now it's the time that we kind of must lower our defenses a bit, but I think we cannot, you know, cannot keep doing this. So hopefully it doesn't have mana drain, and we can actually keep Denial up. Because if he has mana drain, we really have to counter, but he didn't seem to have it. So if we can survive, has another push. That is unfortunate. But again, I think I cannot do this. So really want another threat. Let's see what we're drawing here. Kind of unfortunate that he had so much removal. Okay, obviously Oculus is super good. So next plan is him not being able to show and tell with an extra mana, and next turn we scry another land, and we can play this with Denial up. Okay, so part 1 is fine because he had a tap land, and he doesn't seem to want to play show and tell if he has it. So okay, looking for a land. Nope. Otherwise another Oculus. Okay, in that case I'll just do this and hopefully he doesn't counter. Ugh, he had counter. Well, that really sucks actually. That is unfortunate. Yes, show and tell. It's very, very kind of annoying because if he show and tells here, another mana drain. Okay. Okay, so he's playing very control-ish here. Okay, I do like that. So Vexing Bubble. What is better, Denial or Bubble? Oh, sorry, or Test of Talents. I think probably a mix of the two. It counters this, kind of very interesting. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, let's play this, see if he counters. Because if we test of talents, we will shuffle his yard. Sorry, his library. And next turn we can actually get, like, he had like mono counters and mono removal. Very, very weird game. Next turn we can actually play Oculus with the knife, so I think this was the right option. He has something. If he digs, I think I will counter. I think it's worth it to counter this. Oh, but wait, I could. Nah, I think I will counter with the test of talents. I think it's a bit better. Yeah. Oh, he has show and tell, okay. Alright. Has show and tell. And we don't know what he's drawing. So unless it's Atraxa, it's fine. And next turn we can play the Oculus. Because Omniscience doesn't do anything, okay. Alright. Now I feel pretty good, like, yeah, this is great. 1, 2, creature, and even artifact, and this, alright. He can Sanctuary for assemble a team, but we even have the snare, so yeah, I think very satisfying game. Like I guess you won't tell, it's always, you almost always lose the first game because this deck is so strong. But games 2 and 3 you do have a lot of counterplay, your threats are pretty good. His draw was kind of this is my okay. His draw was kind of good against mine because he had a lot of removal and stuff, but yeah, nice. I wonder if he show and tells I should counter or not, because he may be bluffing the Atraxa, but at this point, yeah, we're looking very good, so. Yeah. Satisfying game, for sure. Get wrecked, Mr. Show and Tell. GG. GG. So this hand is, I like it a lot actually. So let's keep. I think turn 1, I could keep Denial against a stupid Dark Ritual deck, but I think I really wanna just get this down. I think another land is fine. Hopefully we don't get combo turn 1. Oh, playing against what seems to be Titan. Man, long time no see. So next turn the objective is to... What the hell? What the hell is this? Is to get turn 3 Oculus with Stubborn Denial. This is one of the best play patterns this deck has. So let's get a blue land. Okay, so next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it seems enough, right? Okay. It's funny because this pattern happens all the time, where it's just exactly enough, where you have 6 cards with a fetch land, and then 1 mana left over to Denial, and it's actually really important that this works this way. We also have Snare here. So we have to crack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's exactly. And against this kind of combo deck, I don't mind getting a ton of double lands here. So yeah, play the Oculus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep Denial or Snare up. And then let's get this ball rolling. So yeah, tempo. I think he has, yeah, natural order. Sorry mate, Denial, too good. Yeah, and that's exactly what we want here. Now we have the advantage here, so looking good. Yeah, I'll do this, get another threat. I think we could get... I think it's fine to play a channeler here and keep one counter spell up, because it's very unlikely that we need both, and this way we can have lethal next turn, probably. Nice. So if he plays a... can he play a Titan here? Not sure. Flare of Cultivation. I don't think that's worth countering at all. Yeah, he's just dead next turn, so... Okay, he has the Grazer to protect, but hopefully we can find another removal spell here. Patchwork Beastie. Another Oculus. I think it's a bit too much. Yeah. Okay, so we don't have lethal. I think 5-18, yeah, we don't have lethal, but we're looking pretty good. Yeah, GG. Very nice snowballing of the threats. So, as much as I like this archetype, unfortunately, I don't think it was very good. I don't think this deck has the power level for Timeless. I think the main problem is the problem that I think almost all decks have nowadays, that there is no real free interaction unless you play a Fray of Denial deck, which I think is the actual best counter spell in the format. Fray of Denial is freaking insane. That's why everybody's playing it, because, you know, even Denial is not good enough against many combo decks. You know, it's just not good enough. And Goyf was fine. It gets pushed really easily, gets blocked very easily by the energy decks. That's a bit of a problem. Beastie was, again, it was okay. It's a decent enabler. Usually a 1 mana 3/3. Sometimes it doesn't get enabled, so it's also a bit clunky. The rest of the deck, Challenger is always, I think, kind of overperforms, except against Bowmasters. It's a very good card, you know, with Bubble. And the star of the deck was, as usual, Abhorrent Oculus. You know, Abhorrent Oculus is just insane. It bails you out so many times, and this deck admittedly has a pretty good chance of playing it very quickly with the Rumble. But I think the problem is, when playing this deck, why don't you play you know, Dimir Frog with maybe an Earth? I mean, and it's sad for me because I really like this archetype, but when I was playing, I cannot really justify playing this right now. I think this deck with Force of Negation and Force of Will, it could become quite a bit better, because it lacks one of these kind of countermeasures that protects you for one turn. You just need one turn where you can tap out, play your threat, and the opponent not just destroying you. That's the thing that usually happens, and that's the thing that that this deck needs. But overall, still a very, I think it's a, you know, it's an interesting deck. It's fun to play, but I think it will get better maybe over time. So I think I would give it overall maybe a 5.5 out of 10. So I hope you enjoy the matches, and see you on the next one.